So which gymnosperms do we actually have today? Just 4 divisions in total, but 4 crazy sounding divisions, so you need to bear with me, okay? Let's look at each one of them briefly. This is important and we'll do it in a very interesting way so that you don't forget it at all. Let's start with the ones that were popular with the dinosaurs. Cycadophyta. Cycads are primitive gymnosperms that have thick trunks, large compound leaves. What do I mean by compound leaves? Now, compound basically means it's not simple. It's not single. It's a group that contains many smaller little parts called leaflets, which are attached to a single central stem. Now, you know this, the dinosaurs are gone, but cycads are hanging out today near the tropics. And some of them are really, really tiny. This one is called the Zamia pygmy, the smallest gymnosperm. It's just this much, 25 centimeters in height. And then you have the group that decides that they're going to have their male cones and female cones on separate plants. Netophyta or Netopsida. The netophytes currently only consist of shrubs or woody vines from across 3 distinct genera. These are the names. So they happen to have, now this is important, pretty cones. By pretty, I mean they look like flowers. And that's important because this flower-like arrangement gives you an evolutionary connect. They're considered to be the direct ancestors to the early angiosperms. The next group is important, okay? So it was very close to the heart, I'll say, of the Chinese. In fact, they actually capitalized on these. The Ginkgophyta. And today, the Ginkgo biloba or the Ginkgo tree is the only surviving species of Ginkgophyta. Strange but true. You know why? Because they have the Chinese to thank. The Chinese kept them alive for all the traditional Chinese medicine that it was actually used for. And you know what this medicine is supposed to help in? The seeds and the distinctive fan-shaped leaves have been used for thousands of years in the belief that it improves memory and sharpens thinking. You guys have us to help you learn in the most amazing way. You don't need ginkgo seeds or leaves, okay? And then finally, Coniferopsida or the conifers, pine trees, characterized by their smaller mane and bigger female cones as well as needle-like leaves, are prime examples of this group. So for a period of about 200 million years, they dominated the world's forest. And today, there are just 630 species left that thrive in temperate climates. So they include medium-sized trees, maybe even tall trees and shrubs. And a typical example is the Sequoia sempervirens, commonly called the red Douglas or California redwood. And now, I would like to introduce you to the tallest gymnosperm in the world. This tree can thrive for over 1800 years and grow over 110 meters in height.